Hello. So I'm back online again. So I'm not sure if you have seen any of my. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this character. Which way is it? This way. Oh no, this way. So yeah, this character I created from scratch. Like, let me show you all the layers that is behind it. Yes. So I have grouped everything in one file. So this is the layer for the motion over here, and this is another layer that I normally give to give that mm, what do you say, the kind of CMYK print media kind of a feel. So if I switch it off, you can observe this eyes here. It gets slightly yellowish and reddish, distorted kind of a color. This is okay. I need to switch off certain layers here. Yeah, and this is for the hands. This is for burger, and all the detailing is in different layers. What is it, Samay? Okay. So there are different layers for almost everything. Sorry about that noise. My son just stepped in. Yeah. So basically, you got the idea. Okay, let me reduce my face here. So now I think I'm going to start working on another character. It's again burger itself, but this is going to be slightly different from this burger, the previous burger. Like here, it was more joyful and cheerful, kind of a like more humanized kind of a character, whereas this new burger is going to be more like a robotic kind of a character. So more like a Star Wars robot combined with the Wally kind of a character, but it's a burger, more delicious character, I believe. So let me get started with this. I've created a different layer for these different layers of the burger. Okay, before I start coloring, I have hidden YouTube. So okay, in case you have any doubts, you can just type in the message here in the chat box, or if you are watching this video later, maybe you can drop a message in the comment box. So I will check it that I'll check that later and get back to you. Yeah. So to get these textures right, I normally take some references. Mm, like for this burger top layer, I took like multiple reference images from Google, and I don't copy exactly like how I see that see in those reference images, because I took somewhere around like 5 6 different kind of a burger images, and I took inspiration from each one of them and combined it together. But I don't copy exactly like how I see in one particular reference. So for example, here I'm going to take a pic like a color from the previous burger so that both the burgers will match the color tone. since it's a festive day, I decided to wear something ethnic look today. I didn't go outside. Still at home, I felt like okay, wearing something different rather than wearing a normal t-shirt that I wear every day. So after I do this, I take this soft round like a texture brush I have. So give the texture tones like this. So normally burger will get that like a darker tone on top and it gets lighter like the bun is like more like a burnt feel on top. But here I'm planning to get the light from the this direction over here. So yeah, that's enough for the bun part. And this is going to be the meat. Along with that, should also drop some cheese, mayonnaise like that. I just took a hard round brush. So something like this. I'm going to check some reference images now. Let me show you. These are the reference images that I was looking at. But if you notice, my illustration doesn't look like any of these. uh, because I didn't follow exactly the structure of the burger like the way I have seen it in the reference images. I decided to do it like my own kind of a recipe. So this is going to be more like hamburger, the patty over here. Now I'm going to do it slightly rough. Maybe if I need to give any more smooth details, I can do that later. Can always keep giving more detailing depending on like how it looks, how the final illustration is looking. But now I have to fix all the coloring right. So more darker shade here. Maybe I can make this more like ketchup rather than mayonnaise. I think that would look better. Yeah, something like this. Okay, let's move on to the bottom layer here. This is going to be a tomato. Maybe a little more reddish tone, slightly darker. Yeah, this looks better. Little more darker to give some depth here. Slightly more, it's not good enough. Yeah, this is going to make it look more realistic. Also, I don't know like whether this live session works better or it's a stupid idea to do this. I don't know. If you think that my recorded videos are like if I record something like this and create it into time lapse and highlight only the important parts, is is that good for you or watching like a normal speed, my normal workspace? If this is better, I don't know. I need your opinion on that. So please drop a comment and let me know what you think about this. I've not seen many people doing live videos here on YouTube, because especially when I'm saying not many, like I'm referring to the artist community here. So not very sure if this is a good idea to go ahead. Oops, I think I took a wrong layer. Never mind, I think I'm going to simply merge it together. Or can do another thing. Maybe I can cut it and put that into another layer. Let's see. I don't know, sometimes Photoshop simply keeps the layer that I'm currently working on, it moves on to other layer. I don't know how that happens. I'm still trying to figure it out. I think it's some shortcut that I'm doing. I think I'm something like something is going wrong whenever I'm coloring. Uh, yeah, simply I should cut it from here and put it into this layer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now it's separate from the burger patty. Let's concentrate more on this tomato over here. Okay, leave it at this stage. Move on to other layer, the lettuce. So all these detailing part I'll do later. I thought it's better for me to show you just the glimpse of how I normally do the coloring. So these patterns are just random. There is no need to follow like exact structure of these lettuce. It's all like a designer kind of a feel right here. I mean, you can do whatever shape you like, as long as it has got that wavy structure. End of the day, it looks good because nobody is going to notice like too much of detailing when there are like so many layers in this one image. Okay, I'll take some dark tone. So for example, over here, when I started coloring this, I spent a lot of time trying to get this right. So that is very much time consuming. But first I have to figure out like what's the kind of light that I'm going to give. So that is what I'm doing right now. Like where to get the depth and where to break the symmetry, not symmetry, but like where to get that exact shape. For example, this is one piece and this piece is different over here. So giving all this separation is more important when I start coloring this. Then while detailing it out, I can always do more revisions. Mm, so this is pretty much it. needs a lot more work, which I'll do later once I have all the color structures right in place. Now let's move on to the bottom layer. This is going to be onion. This is little trickier to color because onion inner portion has lighter purplish pinkish kind of a shade, and outer layer has like more darker purplish shade. So to get the exact tone, slightly trickier. Yeah, so it looks like onion, but needs some more work on like to getting the exact light and shade. Even when I'm taking references, this is getting like really tough for me to color because I'm checking multiple images at the same time and seeing which suits better for this image. I think, yeah, we are almost there with this light and shade. I think the highlight part, I'll leave it at the last stage after I do the detailing. Uh, let's zoom out and see how it looks. I don't want both the burger to look exactly same. The structure is different anyways. Now moving on to another layer. I'm not going to do the complete coloring here on live session because the detailing part takes a hell lot of time. So once I'm done with this illustration, I'll just post it on my Instagram. You can follow me there and see the final result. And if you have like if you go to Instagram after checking this video and let me know how you felt about this video over here, my work process. I hope there is something useful you could find in this one. Yeah, this has to get light, slight orangish brownish tone. Let's move on to the another layer here quickly. This is what is it called? Salami. Yeah. This is going to be more like very light shade of brown. Something like this. Oops, oops, oops. I don't know how it moved. I touched my keyboard by mistake. Okay. So another moving on to the bottom layer. This is another burger patty, similar to the top one. So I'll just randomly place it like this, the texture. More like keema kind of a chicken keema kind of a patty. Actually, it should taste good. I never tasted this kind of a burger before. What is it, Samay?
It wants to smell like a flower that you guys so yucky.
Ah, yucky. I don't like this. Be careful, be careful. Okay, that is there. Now the last layer of the burger, the bottom layer of the bun. So this one is going to be more of a dark brown here. And when it goes up, it's going to be the inner part of the bread, which is more light shade, like this. Slight orangish shade for the edges where it meets merges with the lighter shade, like inner part of the burger. Oh, sorry, the bun. Like I said, this is going to be very rough in the beginning. Can do the detailing part later. Slightly more orangish. Yeah, this looks better. Something like this. Now I need this robotic feel. Like this is going to be a totally metal structure here. Let me increase the depth like maybe this much. Now I think I'll just rotate it slightly so that I can move the hands properly. For now, I'm going to keep the color tone like this. Maybe later, if I feel like adding a slightly more bluish tone or reddish tone, I'll do that later. So more or less it's going to be like this. Obviously the finished illustration will have much more realism and more metal feel, but this is how I normally start. This is very rough right now. Mhm. Okay, the structure looks good. I'm going to select the other layer now, make it darker like this, the previous one. Yeah, something like this. Now let's put some color on this as well, lighter shade. You need lots of patience to finish each character. So it is a very time consuming process. Ah, so this is how it is. I think I'll end my live session now and share the finished illustration hopefully by tomorrow, because I'm sure that I can't finish it today because it has a lot more detailing required. Yeah, but this is really fun to work on. Yeah, anyways, see you again some other time, and let me know if you prefer like a recorded video, like with the mm, only important parts where I can like just edit everything, all the entire video, and make it shorter with the time lapse. So let me know if you prefer this real-time video or like a faster edited version kind of a video. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.